Okay, I'm making this video in response to Birdkeeper Toby's video on the Pokemon card game. If you just saw a black paw in the corner, that was my cat Sally. I just got down the Evolution boxes so you can see how I love them, and this was a packet that I saved because it had the original Evolution Trio on there. This is the only little binder thing I still have. All the other ones are in boxes in a plastic bin in my attic. These are my Evolution cards, starting with Eevees. That one has always bothered me. It looks like a freaking Flareon. And I do prefer the fire type. They're the rarest of the starter types, so it's the type I always go with because it's hardest to get. But it really irritates me that a Pokemon card set made Eevee look like a Flareon, because Flareon is much fluffier and different colored than a brown and cream Eevee. It's actually like this. It's red with yellow. That is not the same. And I'm definitely older than Birdkeeper Toby. He was a kid when the Hoenn games came out. I was in high school when the original games hit the US. And so I didn't really grow up on it, but I've got a little sister who did. I basically got her into it. And for a while she thought she was too old for it, and she got out of it. Now she's back in, and she's deeper in than I am. I still play with basically types I like, and I train them to be able to deal with whatever. But, yeah, I am not into competitive. I basically just go with whatever the NPCs have. I battle them. I work against them. I don't have to deal with real people with real brains. But I just showed my Evolution cards here, but that's, of course, not all I've got. I've got the entire Pikachu family, and all my other cards are in my attic. I just brought these down for now, and the only other cards that I have separated from the main bulk of my cards are Ditto, because I think it's just precious how the Dittos are all based on Duplica's Ditto from the anime. She, or technically it, because Dittos don't have a gender, they, all the other Dittos could turn into exactly what they were looking at. It could be any of these. You wouldn't know. But her Ditto always kept the derpy little Ditto emoticon face. And by Team Rocket kidnapping it and scaring the hell out of it, it was finally able to get a perfect transformation. But I like that these little Ditto dolls and Ditto trading card game cards all reference that specific Ditto that couldn't quite do it right. The derpy little Duplica Ditto. And, as for my trading card game experience, I have very little. I basically just collect them. But I did have the trading card game for, I believe it was the original Nintendo. And I know only possibly Basic and Jungle cards were out then. I don't know if Fossil was even out yet. It was a long, long time ago. But my my deck in game was literally ducks. It was the duck deck. based around strictly the Gen 1 ducks. Yes, I know that's only 3 species, and I know how the game works. You have to start the game with a Pokemon, and the other ones have to be brought in through moving through the game, and you can only have 4 of each species, and evolved species have to evolve in-game, so it takes a while to get a Golduck out there, but I worked with that. I had the fossils and the Poké in the deck, so if I didn't pull a Pokemon, I could pull something that could pull a Pokemon. So, yeah, I know that wouldn't work in competitive, but in the video game, I was super dominant with that. I never really had to change it up.